Huh. Alright guys, welcome back. We are gonna enter the dome, see what else is going on. I can't wait to kind of see where the story takes us from here. Seriously.
Hello, Rean. I see you're on your way back too.
Hey there, Toa, Celine. You two together is quite the rare sight.
I suppose it is now that you mention it. I guess so. It took quite some effort on her part to convince everyone to let a talking cat stay here.
I see. Thank you for taking the time to do all that.
It didn't take any time. Just had to do a few quick chats with people at the campus and in town. Just make sure you don't let any visitors catch you talking, okay, Celine? Yeah, I know that. I've been hiding myself with Emma for years now. I wouldn't make such an amateurish.
Holy crap, a talking cat!
Meow! Wait a second. I know you weren't expecting me, Rean. Good day to you, Toa. Celine.
Elise! And is that...
George, what the heck? Just thinking about him and coinciding with what just happened recently.
Sorry about that. Looks like I got you good.
George!
Long time no see, Toa. And how's it hanging, Rean? Celine? I happened to run into your sister on the train from Heimdall.
I'm surprised Reen didn't say something weird. Who is the king of the gnomes? Is it you, George? Is it the Jaeger guy? I don't know. Who is working with Crow? Or Siegfried now? Or whatever, we're gonna find out. I don't know. I see, so you came to bring back letters from Father and Master. Yeah, they should arrive around noon. So I figured I should give them to you right away. Figured I could go back today, so I decided to come. Planned to just come and go, but no, I won't allow this. The last return train leaves at 10. Girl like you can't go alone. We have guest rooms in the dorm, so please stay here the night. But, yeah, I insist too. Tomorrow's Sunday. Hope you don't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine, I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry, thank you. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think that fat mechanic would be coming too. Yeah, hadn't seen him in a year. He's gonna come over after he sees the professor, right? George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. Ha, you may be right. That may be too much. I was really surprised to see him on the train. Told me he spent this past year traveling all over the continent. Huh. Wasn't he supposed to be like studying with the ZCF or something, or Einstein Foundation or something like that? I don't know. Huh. Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. What? Zeiss Central Factory, ZCF, yep. And Liberal, Epstein Foundation, yep. Said he used his connections to also go to the Verne Company in the Republic. The Republic. Managed to just waltz over to the Empire's biggest rival? Two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. You're right, though. There's still a truce in effect for now. George was always an advocate for peace through technological exchange. Both he and Angelica are really setting good examples. Isn't Angelica traveling the continent on an orbital bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Hey guys, sorry for making you wait. George. Let's have a seat, let's make a toast. Haha, that's right, you're old enough to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. Okay. Heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Crossbell. Society's on the move again. And the group called the Gnomes. Why is he bringing them up? Reen? Miss Toa? Is he trying to, like, feel out everyone if they're, like, on to him? In my head, I know it's impossible. I went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Yeah, he's resting so peacefully. He looked unusually content, you know, for Crow. Toa. For some reason, seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right, we know for certain. That masked man absolutely is not Crow. Yeah. In fact, that shadowy machine may have not been the Divine Knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? Heard they sealed it up so the Noble Alliance couldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of the Greylia Fortress. Now that Crow is no longer alive, it shouldn't be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. Small part of me was hoping it really was the Knight. Yeah. Anyway, gnomes are piquing my interest. Why is he bringing this up? I mean, I've been on to George for like a while. Like, the weird, like Cold Steel 1, he's like kind of working with Crow. I feel like, because they discover the Ashen Knight. And then he's doing like logistics on his computer. Like with Crow. Beneath the depths. And I don't know if he's just analyzing it or checking it out or whatever, but it was weird the way they did it. The second time you visit, the first time you're like, oh cool, George is just working on it because he loves like technology and he's checking it out. The second time though, you're kind of like, you know? And that he was so close with Crow. I don't know, man. I don't know. They were the counterpart to the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old schoolhouse's basement. Heard the last time the class with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly no one has seen gnomes since. They just so happened to return today. they're going up against society and have hired Zephyr. So it seems, honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder Vita would know more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn at sometimes. Jeez, despite looking like that, she can be such a stubborn hag. Looking like that. Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, Reen. You have any thoughts about the gnomes? Why does he keep... What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you in Class 7 up in battle once. I like to think that I know about the information you gathered during the Civil War. And under the assumption, I came up with a theory. The group known as gnomes. Could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh. I was actually thinking that. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name gnomes are using now is... maybe... Black Workshop. You're the mysterious workshop that created Millium and Altina's combat shells. I've also heard rumors about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to first-class Jaeger Corps. So, probably... super long range rifle. I knew it. 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 I don't think he's gonna be a bad guy, but I think there's like more to it. There's always more to it with everyone. Everyone has like their little thing going on, basically. Their righteousness. I don't know if he's like an immortal though, George. Or maybe he gave... I feel like some of the... anyone that's granted with a knight has some kind of... I don't know if I would say immortality, because... I don't know. There's got to be a trick to it, like some part of them can still... I don't know. It's the same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yeah, although they erased all Millium and Altina's memories of the workshop, no one's seen their true face, except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh. And everything has come full circle. Also, in Trails of the Sky, there's like that crazy machine or orbital energy thing that like... Eve, or I don't know, one of the some girls like connected to or whatever, that they can like change and rewrite history. In Cold Steel 1, we kind of see like a prelude to that when you first play the game. Something actually changes in the game that I didn't notice till my second playthrough of Cold Steel 1, but it's pretty significant. It's crazy. So when you're chasing the terrorists in the Grellia Fortress, when they come to attack, and all those machines also were provided by someone. It wasn't Ouroboros at that time. It was the terrorists. So I'm pretty sure they had backing from like the gnomes or something else, because I don't think that was like a nobles thing where Duke Cayenne like provided that technology or probably financial backing for it. But anyway, long story short, Millium wasn't there. And then when you go there in the actual story, Milliam is there. Like in the prelude, she wasn't a playable character, and then after she is. So I don't know if the timeline changes, but it's kind of wild. Like, or it definitely wasn't an oversight. I mean, these guys are like so intricate with the story, so I would find that very hard to believe. But I don't know, something for you guys to pay attention to or check out. It's pretty wild. So the Trails series could kind of give you a little bit of in-depth into that as well. So then you kind of have an idea. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. It's a trip. It's a trip. If any of you guys think the same or have similar ideas, that'd be pretty cool to chat about with some other fellow friends of the Trail series. Anyway, let's continue on. Everything comes full circle. According to Vita, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factors. 13 factories. Huh. They have 13 factories? Pfft. Ouroboros is insanely funded, huh? Guess Grand Master can just will money into existence. That's what I learned during my recent travels. 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. During the Civil War, the Black Shop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. What? That makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborn. Oh no, of course. Son of a... He's not just someone we can talk to. Rain? Rain? Huh? What is it? It's nothing. Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. Ha, you're welcome. Interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. Huh? Makes sense. He's regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. He's planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Ruru tomorrow, but make sure to bring it up with him. Let you know if I learn anything new, Reen. Thank you. He'll be more open with you. Yeah, the old man has issues. Nice. I guess if you answer the right one right there, knew it wouldn't be Ouroboros, so it's gotta be, you know, like the other ladder. Well then, I'll see you guys around. Make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Yeah, you should call me sometime too. Hope we get lunch tomorrow. Yep, see you later. Probably end up pulling an all-nighter again. Crazy guy. Oh, there you are. Yuna, Altina, Muse. Tita's here. Oh, right. I haven't said hello to anyone besides Muse. Good to see you, Yuna. It's been a while. Altina, Tita? Yeah, good to see you. It's only been 19 days. Surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier, so it's not to intrude. When I told Yuna and Altina you were here, they insisted upon coming to say hello. Well, we promised we'd all get together. With you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, probably should have. No, it's my fault. I should have all let you know I'd be stopping by. No, you got nothing to apologize for, at least. But hey, aren't you headed to Heimdall? The last train's gonna leave soon, isn't it? Man, Breen keeps on leaving out his students. Yeah, that is kinda... It's not nice, huh? Well, about that, although they did have something kinda important to talk about, which would kinda be maybe not relevant to them. At least we'll be spending tonight in dorms. What, for real? Yay! Suspected that might be the case. Will you perhaps be spending the night locked away and with Instructor Reen in his room? Absolutely not. She'll be staying in the guest room tonight. Checked with Principal earlier, and her words, Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise. Instead of some boring old guest room, why don't you stay with us? Ah. Fine with it, right, Allie? No objections. Commence pajama party. No. She should stay with Tina and me. After all, I was her underclassman at St. Estrella. Oh, yes. I'd be happy to have her stay with us. This is getting way too noisy. If this keeps going, they'll tear her in two. Well, since you got the opportunity, why not take him up their offer? I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. In that case, I would love to join you all for the night. Okay, so I guess they're all gonna stay in the same room or something? I don't know.
Looks like you've kept this place clean. Though the building itself may be old, everything inside is well organized.
Sure, you can thank Celestine for that. You know, I have to go through the trouble of cleaning my room, though. I take care of myself.
Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention.
Well, I'm pretty busy, you know.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening.
No, I couldn't have possibly asked you that. Since you came to visit, I should show you around.
Knowing you'll be working even on your off days, am I right? I don't intend to get in the way of you helping out your school or your students. I came to visit and volunteered to help out of my own free will, so please go about your business as usual.
At least fine, you win. We're eating breakfast and lunch together, at least. I won't let you get out of that.
I accept your conditions. Oh, and Reen, here are the letters from Father and Master Yoon.
Thanks for bringing those to me. Guess Master came back to visit while I was away in Crossville, huh? Would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it's meant to be. But why didn't Dad just send these
Those
directly
letters
to me?
weren't sent to me through the post office, but a shipping company. Perhaps he did it for your sake.
I see. He's worried. Okay. Huh. Maybe he thinks he's being watched by his buddy. A.K. Gileath. Sensitive info, yep.
Reen,
Gotta be.
did something happen between you and Father?
No? Why do you ask?
When you came home at the end of last year, there seemed to be something off between the two of you. I can't imagine what it might be, but did something happen at the end of the Civil War?
And yeah, he can't, like, keep her in the dark forever.
And could that something have led to a rift between you and Father?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon...
There's no need to worry. We're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. And him, Mom, and you are all my family. Nothing will ever change that.
Right.
All done getting ready for your sleepover? Whoa, he has a weird look on him right now.
Huh? Everyone,
We just finished getting the bed all set up.
I went and brought back some extra pajamas, too.
Oh, because I've sensed your presence there for some time now.
told you he sends us.
Oh, don't act like you weren't just as curious as the rest of us, Altina.
The Schwarzer siblings alone together. A forbidden delight sweeter than the finest confection.
Muse!
Ah, that's it! It's been so long since you've scolded me like that, Elise.
You're all making way too much racket. Don't go around shouting in the halls. I'm trying to take a cat nap here and... Ow! What do you think you're doing?
You should join us, Celine. There are so many things I need to ask you.
Good thinking. I'm sure Celine has plenty of juicy details about her instructor's school days.
Juicy details? Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight.
Well, on that note, good night, Reen.
Yeah, good night. Try to stay up, not stay up late. Ugh, I cannot believe what an angel instructor Rain's sister is. Her uniform is simply perfect, and she's just so pure. Student council president. That's Schwartz's sister, huh? But I guess they aren't blood related. But if that's the case, then... Yup. Dear Rain, it's been some time. Last I laid eyes on you was before you left for the academy, so 2 years ago. Teo showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you've grown into a fine young man. No doubt you're a hit among the ladies, but knowing you, the popularity is going complete waste. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse and worse by the day. The dragon veins are nearly depleted, and the barren land spreads. It's a world wholly different from the West. I shan't return to Western Sumeria for at least half a year. I'd like to see you before I left, but I suppose this is Adios's will. Here you earned yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Empire's Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause you hesitation and disquiet your heart. The power within you that led you to seek my training, the mystery of your birth, your past, but you needn't worry about some things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the seventh form, the blade that brings a flash of light and drives back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult than any other. I do not even know if you are capable of such a feat yet. 10 years ago, it was you I chose to be my final disciple. Not Cassius, not Arios. I chose you, and you alone, to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. Wow. So he's, he trained the Divine Blade of Wind and Cassius, which Cassius Bright was like a bad Mamma Jamma as well. But he's hoping Reen will surpass all of them. This time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with you are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I return from the east, we have reunited. I shall impart to you my final teachings. Huh? You and Kavai. How does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Zumeria in recent years, it's grown barren. There's less and less fertile land to go around. Sure, Master doesn't need to worry about him. No, it's not my place to worry about him. Seventh form is void, emptiness, darkness, yet it's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. He's always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. But at the very least, I want to be strong, enough to protect my friends and students, and in order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. I also got this letter from Dad. Letter he needed to at least hand deliver to me. Dear Rain, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? 6 months ago or so, I guess. Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. Sure, at least mentioned it, but Master Kafai visited Ymir in late May. Left you a letter, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that which I promised I would. Imagine by now you know about your birth father. Lise had her suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I've known Gileath Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Huh. So he's 8-year difference. Wow. Once he was 17, he left Ymir and enrolled at Thor's. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to quash his rise through the ranks. Even after my father passed on and I took over Ymir, Gileath continued to keep in contact until that day 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I'd heard his
I want
voice.
to take in a child. You must cut all ties with me and never speak a word of this to that child. I'm sorry, Teo. You're the only one I can turn to.
Accepted his request and immediately took a horse to the place he took me to. The rest you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Gileath was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures. Seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, chose to forget all that, take the child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed, and Elise warmed up to him in no time. From then on, all felt like a wondrous dream. That child grew up into a man any parent would be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear older brother, too. And he worried about the mysterious powers deep within him, but he studied under Master Kafai in order to get it under control. His parents and his sister will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. That's nice. Much has changed since then. Yet I know he's the same young man I love. My older brother, Gileath, he looks at him as an older brother, okay? Was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there no other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. If it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, even if I have no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote you today. Sorry it took me so long. Sorry it took me such a long letter to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. I'm blessed to have such a wonderful family and friends. And on top of that, now I have co-workers and students. I need to make sure I'm not over-reliant on them. I must know something about my powers and what really happened that day 14 years ago. Happened to my birth mother. Yes, he contacted me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked me to introduce him to a young noble from the Alvarea family, whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my instruction to him was a prelude to recent events, such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbell. It's possible this isn't relevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. More Bowers, the Black Workshop, the Enforcers, Jaegers, Gnomes, and that masked man. And the Iron Bloods he founded. Seeing more of the big picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. Yep. To light the way, Reen. Be the shining blade that cuts through the darkness. Now you need to cut through all the drabble going on. Too much.
Here are today's requests.
I'll keep lesson, dream. Cool. Is there anything I need to do to help? Have a great day. Celeste, spend one more night here. Make a present at Airbronian Noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. Sure knows how to get her way. Whose bright idea was it to make her someone principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Let's go about your work like you usually do, Rean. Got it, thanks. We'll be off for now. Do be careful, Mr. Celestine. Can you tell me where this tool storage room is? Of course, I'll guide you there if you excuse us. Got some errands of my own to take care of. There are some finishing touches that need to be done for the training, so let me know when you're headed to the keep. Yep. Alright, time to get going. Cool. We got a couple... Ooh, cool. We got some more notes. We got orb mail from him. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so I am going to quickly save here. Or you know what? We can do a couple things before I decide to make my training campaign. So if we go to the Academy Student Store, I guess, there's we can play Stark here. Buddy from Jirai, huh? Let's check
Just
out
tell me what you need. Take care. Gotta restock? Take care. Gotta take care.
Alright, let's play this, buddy. Alright, what did we get that's new? Oh, cool. We got a ranged Earth guy. So that will be good for water, but we don't really have a water problem yet. So, frankly, we're fine for now. So we'll just start normal.
Please, go easy on me.
Oh, the thief? What? It's a new one. Huh. Sweet. Whoa, we got really lucky. Take out that guy when we get some water. We got a good drop right there. Draw a card. Huh. Seal this guy before he can do it to us. Not that I think he even would. Huh. Take out the water with the earth. Again, we can take out that guy. One churn, one hit, unless he heals him. You won't be able to. Whoa.
You're good, instructor.
GG, son. Alright. And could go to the academy bath. In the dorm or whatever. Yeah. Seems like they had fun. You're here. Hey Ash, taking a quick bath before we go out? Yeah, couldn't relax in here tonight. Well, not feeling well? Could have been fine if not for the loud one, the fluffy one, and your sister. I was trying to just have a soak in peace, but they're just so damn noisy over there. Yeah, I can picture that. Sorry about that, I guess. Still can't believe our principal is that demon woman, but that's alright. She's got good taste. I mean, that part, first part, I'll agree with you. You a fan of the bathhouses too, Ash? I guess we've got that in common, at least. Back home, I only ever took showers. That was always good enough for me. You're from Raquel, in the Western Empire. It's situated in the valley, right? Yeah, it's an entertainment city. Don't see many of those in the Empire. Ha, you look in the right spots, you can find some special bathhouses. I like bathing so much, maybe you should go check them out. Seems like you run off to Heimdall every so often. Hope you're not doing anything like that there. Heh, who knows? I admit, I would like to check out that spa place next to the race course though. Ah, the famous hot bath salon. Actually been wanting to try it out myself. Yeah, you're from some famous hot springs town, ain't ya? Heard you can even go snowboarding there. Ha, you know your stuff, though you can only snowboard in the winter. He's gonna be a tough cookie to crack. Alright, so we can go to the training hall. I hope we don't have to fight her. Because I'll have to like really prepare for that. Need some sword training today? Of course, I'm going to use Blade with Rust. Wait, you're still looking for a way to control your power, correct? I imagine this means sparring's off the table. You're right in all counts. I guess why this woman does it. Which reminds me, I heard your Elise delivered you a letter from Yunfeng Kai. The infamous sword hermit, you know. I've heard that he and Master Arsed crossed blades once. Heard the same. They say there was no clear winner, but that didn't matter. Both men were enthralled by the fight than by victory. Ha! Clearly we know similar storytellers. There are so many different martial arts. When you trace them back to their roots, you'll find a multitude of commonalities. Commonalities? Yeah, I guess. Someone who's mastered both Arsed and schools would know better than anyone. Wouldn't say I mastered anything, though I suppose there aren't any who could reach the level I have, which makes 100 foreign military combat a fighting fit for the Imperial Army. 100 form military combat. That style draws from its 100 forms from the Arset and Vanderschools, right? Can't imagine gets too much use on the battlefield, but seems like a smart martial arts to teach soldiers. Indeed, it's good enough for the likes of Craig the Red, Nightheart the Mighty. It's good enough for the file RFE, huh? That's for sure. Comes along enough. I know you could hear me, Wayne. Stop your lurking. Come in here. Don't let me say that a second time. Yes, ma'am. Good luck, Wayne. You'll need it. That rifle. I don't know. Oh, it's it could be what's her name? All right, cool. So we'll go to the hangar, and we'll call it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright, teach them a thing or two, Randy. Leave it to me. Okay, Randy, show us what you got.
You better be.
It's my turn!
Yeah, right. My turn.
Okay, the body is gonna be the one we're gonna want to go for first. Body each time.
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah. Take that now.
Okay, charge.
Now.
Shoot. Speed down would be nice.
Let's go.
Especially for the amount of.
There. It's mine.
Here I go!
We're gonna save.
My turn.
Could impede him, but still aim a little bit.
Very well. Right.
Yes.
All healed, that's really nice.
Yeah. Take that now. Crimson Gale. Very well. Right. Sure. Spirit.
We're in trouble. Spirit.
Here I go!
My turn. Yeah. It's mine. My turn. There. It's mine.
It's my turn.
Nice. Sure. Now, that's what you get for being careless. My turn. Right.
My turn. Yeah.
All right! Arcan! Everyone
Finish
ready?
him.
Leave it to me. So this is it.
Got it.
Well, look at
Nice.
They're lovely. They even gain experience for like their actual level. There we go. Pulled it off. Not bad. Job, you three. Support was well too. Cool. So, that was the last bonus for now, and then we will continue on later.